What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Movie Critics Friday. Today, I'm going to talk my top 40 favorite Marvel movie, and it's directed by Brent Ratner. Came out initial release in theaters in May 26, 2006, and it's called X-Men 3: The Last Stand. Let's go, there we go. So I'll get my pros and cons about that movie. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is half and half. It's pros and cons. So guys, I can sit back and chillax and enjoy the rest of the episode of Movie Critics Friday. Let's go! Alright everyone, so your pro cons of a wonderful movie, X-Men The Last Stand. Let's go, here we go. Alright everyone, so it's not my favorite X-Men film, but it's a very enjoyable, likable film. I get it everyone. It's not the best X-Men film. It has a lot of cons, some pros. I get you. But nonetheless, it's a very enjoyable, likable film. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the pro is its action adventure is very electrifying, it's very suspenseful, and nonetheless is very somewhat little bit of humor, and it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of action pace, I love the cinematography, I love the effects somewhat, but nonetheless it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. But nonetheless, the premise about this film is about the mutant cure. Legit, Angel's father found the cure of being mutant. Now you're no more gonna be a mutant. And some people took it, some mutants took it, like such as Rogue, which is dumb as fuck. But nonetheless, they did it. I'm not like that. The writing of this film, the direction, it was somewhat wonky. It's not very the best direction. Some of the scripts are not good written for the characters. Such as they did a lot of people dirty in this movie. I could probably say about 3 people in my mind. Legit, they did Charles Xavier death. That was really dirty of them. Legit, how they written for Storm from all the trilogy from 1, 2, and 3. Legit, how they did her character dirty. And the most important part, one of my favorite X-Men, is Scott Summers. Legit, how they did him dirty. Cause not like I love Wolverine, he's like my second favorite X-Men character. But nonetheless, he's not supposed to be the leader of the X-Men. In my opinion, it's supposed to be 2 people that should be the leader of the X-Men. In my opinion, it's Scott Summers, which he is, and as well Storm. I want to see these 2 be the leader of X-Men, not Wolverine. But nonetheless, the one that carried the film, in my opinion, is those 3. Wolverine, Storm, and as well Charles Xavier. But nonetheless, I love all the characters, as well Magneto and Jean Grey, but nonetheless, I love that, and Beast as well. But nonetheless, I love the character, the camaraderie, I love the team, I love the X-Men. But nonetheless, there's some cons about it, like which is that the death of Scott, legit how they written for Storm's character, they didn't give her the more portrayal that she is in the comics and as well in the X-Men 90s series, and as well Jean Grey as a Phoenix, how she killed off Charles, and as well as Scott. It was kind of weird, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was very what the fuck happened there. Nonetheless, I love the performance of Kelsey Grammer as Beast. He brought it, and I love it. Legit, he reminded me of the 90s X-Men. Very intellectual, very honest. He's very brutal. I'm not gonna lie to you, and he's very beastly, no pun intended. But nonetheless, I love all the characters they brought. I wish there's a con about this film. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish they got the 90s X-Men, such as I want to see, like we got Kitty Pryde, we got Colossus as the new members of the X-Men team, Iceman as well. Iceman's badass in this film. Legit, how he turned into ice form, love it, and he defeated Pyro, freaking badass. But unless I wanted the 90s X-Men team, I wanted a Gambit, even Jubilee, even I want everybody there. Rogue, I wanted Rogue to be having powers like legit how she is in the 90s X-Men team, and as well in the freaking comics as well. I want to see Gambit. That's one thing the con is they didn't bring Gambit. Why, bro? Where is that Cajun, man? We need that dude. We need Gambit. Remy LeBeau, where are you, dude? Oh man, that's the thing they messed up in the whole Fox universe. Legit is Gambit, dude. But nonetheless, I wanted Gambit. I wanted more of the X-Men 90s feel. I wanted that. But nonetheless, we got what we got. And the con is they got the 3 important players of the X-Men team dead in this film. What the hell? But nonetheless, the pro is this movie's very enjoyable, likable. It's not the best X-Men. My favorite X-Men film, to be honest with you, is X-Men Days of the Future Past. I love the story, I love the characters, I love the acting, performance, the writing, the direction, on point in that one. Only part of the whole movie sequence I love about that movie of the X-Men Days of the Future Past is when Charles meets Future Charles. I love it, I love it. James McAvoy meets Patrick Stewart. Love that sequence. But nonetheless, it's pretty, I know, Quicksilver sequence, the Quicksilver. But nonetheless, it's pretty awesome. The Brotherhood of Mutants, I wish we got in Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, etc., etc. I know, I get it. But the Juggernaut, what the hell happened to that character, dude? That Juggernaut is not even in the comics, not even remotely close. Bro, we got Pyro, we got Multiple Man, and Mystique, and that's a con too. Mystique, they did her dirty too. She turned, oh man, and how Magneto left her, oh man, that was dirty too. But nonetheless, everything was awesome, somewhat cool. But nonetheless, the movie was pretty cool. I'm not lying to you. A very enjoyable, likable film. I get it, it's not the best, but nonetheless, we got what we got. Everyone, no matter what I gathered my message about this film, don't change who you are, be who you are. Everybody's unique, everyone is beautiful who you are. Everyone in this world is beautiful. Let's go, here we go. So to continue, more pros and cons, so sit back and chillax and enjoy the rest of the episode of Movie Critics Friday. Let's go! The pro is the X-Men team. I like the camaraderie, but I don't like the leather suits. I really wanted the 90s X-Men. These are not my X-Men. This is going to be my X-Men. These are my X-Men, right? 90s comics. Let's go! One of the pro is Hugh Jackman's performance as Wolverine. I love it, but I don't like him being the leader of the X-Men, in my opinion. But nonetheless, that's a pro too. And half an con. The pro is I love the performance, I love the character. The con is I wish they'd give her more to do. I wish they'd give her more established of her character and her powers. One of the pro is Hank McCoy, aka Beast. I love the performance of Kelsey Grammer as Beast. Let's go! One of the pro is Magneto. One thing I didn't like that they gave him like the cure of the mutant. I didn't like it, but we knew at the end he moved that chest piece, so he still got his powers. But I didn't like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was stupid. But the pro is his performance. Let's go. One of the pro is Jean Grey. I love the Phoenix, but I didn't like the performance of him as much. I'm not gonna lie to you. The con is they did this boy dirty. Scott Summers, aka my favorite X-Men, aka Cyclops. The performance that he died and the way they removed his powers with legit the Phoenix took it away his powers. What the fuck happened there? That's one thing I didn't like. I love Scott Summers. They did him dirty. The pro is I love the performance of Jace Marsden. What we got of Scott Summers, aka Cyclops. But the con is they didn't know what he did with him, man. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Con is half and half. Con is legit. I didn't like the performance of Juggernaut as much. Pro is he brought some humor into the role. I'm not gonna lie, but that's not my Juggernaut. It doesn't even look remotely closely to the comic. That's my Juggernaut. That should have been legit Juggernaut in the movie. That would have been badass. Con is I did not like the performance of Rogue. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't like the fact that she took the cure. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not my Rogue. This is my Rogue. I'm not gonna lie to you. We should have Gambit in the Fox universe in the X-Men since day one. Look, that's Gambit. Let's go, Remy LeBeau. Let's go, Gambit. One of my favorite scenes.
When Jean died and said, "Don't." Maybe it's time for us to move on.
I love this performance. Here it is.
Not everybody heals as fast as you.
Boom. One of the pro is this scene is badass. Ooh, Wolverine going to this. Let's go. Look at this. Oh, boom! One of the pro is I'm not like you. Magneto is a pretty badass Superman. And that's it. Let's go. One of the pro is this scene. Look at the performance of Hugh Jackman off the wood. Look at the effects. Ah, that's scary. No, that isn't remotely good. This is the last video I got. This is one of the posts. Let's go! I love it! Let's go!